There has been a major victory in the United States District Court in California on what was an incredible challenge aimed at keeping the President of the United States off the ballot. And this was this requirement that the state of California passed that in essence, and this is what's so critical here, that in essence, understand this, put an additional requirement to the Constitution's what they call presidential qualification clause into law. The Constitution, let's put the clause up. Will send it to me here in the chat. I'm going to read you the clause that's at issue here. But this requirement that tax returns be added, this is what they tried to do here. Now, I want you to understand this. If you don't disclose your tax returns, we're not allowing you on the ballot. That violated freedom of association, freedom of speech. It violated the Equal Protection Clause. It violated the Presidential Qualification Clause. A U.S. District Court last night, and the judge indicated this last week that it would be coming, but until you see the order, you never know. We got the written opinion. It is a significant constitutional victory.
The California statute was transparently illegal and unconstitutional, and it was really aimed at only one person. California claimed that the release of one's tax returns was indeed customary. The judge looked at the facts, and since 1913 up until 1973, no sitting president had released his taxes to the public. So I think it is clear beyond question that California was attempting to change the rules in midstream, and they were attempting to change the rules in violation of the Constitution. So the judge quite correctly issued a preliminary injunction enjoining the enforcement of this particular statute.
This is just the latest in a long string of attempts to do anything they can to overturn, I would tell you, the will of the people. Of course, the president was the winner in the ruling last night, but so were the American people. Jay, first of all, I think it's so refreshing to see a judge stay within the bounds of the power granted to them by Article 3 of the Constitution and deferring to the Article 1 and Article 2 branches and the authority the Constitution gives them.
What was at stake? It was an attempt to change the laws, to change the rules by the left, to add qualifications to running for president that are not in the Constitution itself. So understand what's at play when you do that. That's not in the Constitution itself, yet they were trying to change the laws and modify the rules for qualification to be on a ballot. You know what impact that would have in the United States? It would be really, frankly, unprecedented. I think that if this is appealed, and I suspect it will be, we will win at the Ninth Circuit. If it ended up at the Supreme Court, we will win at the Supreme Court.